Right. Okay. It's spoken word. It's comedy. We do have a poet in tonight. Maybe a couple of poets, possibly, because we'll count Birdie as a poet. But yeah, it's mainly spoken word and comedy.
That sounds so condescending. Oh, we'll count Birdie as a poet.
I've heard quite a few condescending comments about the poetry recently.
Oh, really?
CW's one in the group chat. Do we not remember from a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, yeah.
If he's listening, I remember that when he was like, "Oh, I wanted some real poets."
Did it? I missed that.
Oh, he
Is that really what he said?
He can be like that. In fact, while we're on the subject, CW Blackburn should have been here tonight, but he couldn't make it. He's got the platform poets he's doing tomorrow night in Westbourne.
Correct.
And then he's in the Blandford Literary Festival where he's doing a sound bath, which sounds a lot ruder than it actually probably is.
Well, he was going to do the sound bath for a special event, Words for Wellbeing, at Camden, which is where the platform is tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It was going to be a couple of weeks ago, and it just people were ill, so it didn't quite work. So he's hoping. Obviously, they've done some experiments and practicing, not in a performance space. They were hoping to have done one performance before doing it at the literary festival, but it is going to be performed for the first time, pretty much, in public at the literary festival.
Oh, he's really sorry. I'm really sorry he's not with us now, but I always wanted to meet him. I'm a great fan of his. Oh, yes, this is our guest poet, D.H. Preston, who's in tonight, who's a great fan of CW. Yes, I am. I think he's really great. I model myself on him. I've got a beanie hat like his and a Japanese girlfriend like his as well, so it's really good, you know. Right, we'll come back to you a bit later, Mr. Preston, but... Fantastic. Right, we're going to introduce our poet guest now, D.H. Preston. But first of all, this is how D.H. Preston became the latest D.H. Preston.
Occupied France, 1944. Your powers are weak, old woman. You will now tell me everything you know about us. You Gestapo fiend? I'm a poet. I can only tell you in verse. Very well. Hitler has only got one ball. Göring has two, but they are small. Himmler has something similar. And Goebbels has no balls at all. Insolent Schweinhundet! If you want a girl, I'd hit you. Instead, I will get Helge here to post something very nasty and untrue about you on the file list. Jawohl, mein Obergruppenführer! She doesn't scare me. D.H. Preston has snogged most of the American army in occupied England. That's not true, but it is believable, yeah? Okay, point. D.H. Preston is the love child of George Formby and Stacey Dooley. Mr. Formby would never. He's a true artist and poet. Ah! Was ist das? Gott im Himmel! She regenerating ist. Yes, and by the power of Castle Bluenose, I will now deal with you. Take that, you probably villa supporting swine. Yes, D.H. Preston is back, regenerating as a very angry poet indeed. And if you supported Birmingham City, you'd be angry at life too. Stay tuned for more adventures.
So, DH, thank you for coming on the show tonight. And that's your, of course, second regeneration. So how many regenerations has it been now? Or I'm the third DH Preston. So I'm the current one, you know. I'll probably regenerate again sometime. I was very hoping that Mr. C.W. Blackburn would be on tonight because he's very, very big in the Royal Poetry Society, and I want to ask him how many times he's regenerated. I mean, he never lets on, he never says anything because he looks so young. You know, perhaps he's been through 3 or 4 of regenerations. Right, so yeah, thank you for that, DH. We'll ask him that sometime, and but maybe if he's listening at home or in the special Royal Poetry Society deep underground lair, he's getting ready for his gig tomorrow, he'd like to call in. So that would be great if he could. So you're on to regeneration, DH. Have you got a live poem for us? Because this show is about live poets. Well, yes, actually, I had. Are you going to do one, Miss Cockrell, as well? Because I want to hear one of your poems.
Maybe.
Well, if you could, I really like that because I like to encourage young poets to go, even though I'm, an sad old man from Birmingham.
I mean, if you've just regenerated, aren't you like 5 minutes old?
No, it doesn't work like that because you carry all the memories and all the previous trauma. I mean, being hijacked by the Nazis and then being this timid little man who was bossed around in my first regeneration. You carry the weight of all the ages with you, which brings us, I guess, to your poem. Oh, yes, it does. This one's called I Lie Awake, and it's about this existential dread of being several lifetimes old. I lie awake. I lie awake in the dead of night, 6 decades swirling, converging my tortured mind. My toast is burnt and my tea is cold, my inbox is full of online bills. The apocalypse comes, blood, devastation, death, war and horror, and the people next door support Aston Villa. I lie awake in the dead of night, uncertain futures swirling, converging my tortured mind. Fascists on the street, hate on the roundabouts. As the apocalypse comes, still we fight our way up the championship, and the people next door support Aston Villa. I lie awake in the dead of night, its fell events swirling, converging my tortured mind. Home from work and put on the TV, every day just seems the same. Still the apocalypse comes, war and hate and discontent grow, and the people next door support Aston Villa. I lie awake in the dead of morn, the day ahead swirling, converging my tortured mind. So what can we do to break this cycle of spiralling hate and evil injustice? As the apocalypse come and war and hate and discord grow, simply let the people next door support Aston Villa. So really it's a poem about asking for tolerance.
And this is where we need CW to do this show, because CW is very good at interviewing poets.
I've always wanted to meet him and I've never got a chance yet.
But what CW does is he's very good at drawing out some of the lines that he said, because I had a bit of a smirk when he just threw in the Aston Villa the first time round, but because it's just
the point is we mustn't let our hatred and our prejudice get to us. If the people next door supporting basically what is a quasi-fascist right-wing regime, then it's or the football teams are available. Then obviously we have to accept and tolerate them, or let their intolerance.
But you need a left wing on a football team as well.
Well, that's probably Liverpool.
I'm not sure you brought that out in your poem so much.
Well, you see, we're Birmingham City. I'm a blue nose, so we're neutral. It's like pH values,
Oh, okay.
Being in the middle. If it's blue, it's neutral, I think. I can't remember. Long time since I did any science. You don't have to do science if you're a poet.
Depending on the type of litmus paper, this is where I show my
thank you for that too.
Depending on the type of litmus paper, it goes red as an acid and blue for alkali, and the stronger the blue, the stronger alkali solution it is.
Oh, that'll be also Birmingham City.
And then the neutral colour is like a white. The paper stays the same colour. But there are other colours, and one of the ones is universal indicator, which has got a wide range of colours.
Is that the one that's a rainbow?
Yes.
Yes, I know that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. LGBTQ plus litmus paper. What
Something
a good
like
idea.
That. Yeah, universal indicator.
I like universal indicator. That'd be a good name for a band. You could have that as a band, couldn't you?
That'd be quite good, actually.
Yeah, universal indicator. I like that as a band. That's a really good idea. Anyway, yeah. Well, thank you for that.
Science would like to have a word, I'm sure.
I'm sure they would. Yeah. Well, thank you for that, DH. But we need to press on with the show, and we'll have some more from DH later. Anyway, having said that,
he's driving us both into traction, because it's off air as well. What you don't listen, dear listener, what you don't realise, dear listener, is that it's all well and good having to shut Gary up on air. We can't shut him up when he's off air either.
Also, what you're missing is when we mute his mic, he's still in our ear.
Well, I think Mr. Mitchell's got a point. I mean, you've got to do poetry. I mean, Homer was writing poetry before you could write things down.
Of course, DH Preston would defend Gary.
DH. I'm sorry. I know you want to defend Gary, DH, but we can't be rude to you because you're the guest, but we just...
Well, I want to be invited back. I want to promote my poetry. I want to make lots of money. I want to live in the south of France, and I want to have a Japanese girlfriend and a special Angora wool beanie hat like C.W. Blackburn.
Not all that is gold. Not all that is gold does not glitter.
Well, you try. You tell me that. I live in Birmingham. Anyway, thanks, DH for sticking up with me. Can we have a nice piece of music, please, Miss Cockrell?
We can. I've now got
Miss Cockrell, yes, very good Tim Hayward impersonation.
Yeah, well, that's because I've got a press release to read again.
Oh,
we've got
they've released the press. Release the press, gang.
Here we go again. My goodness me, he's on form tonight, isn't he, ladies and gentlemen? Right. We've got a phone call coming. Can you see
Oh, we do. Yeah, let me. Do you want to?
Well, our guest has actually got a poem for us recorded, haven't you? Yes, I have. This is my homage to the great C.W. Blackburn. It's called C.W. Blackburn. So, could we hear it, please?
Nous avons tous un poète qui nous aimons, un idéal qui nous abstruons à être. Le mien est master au RPS. C'est la Royal Poetry Society pour les civils. Il parcourt le monde et missions secrètes. Ses vœux à composer, ses philanthropies à accomplir. Autorisé à plume, tel un James Bond politique. Il n'est pas poète lauréat, c'est Samuel Teach, mais je sais qu'il a rencontré le roi, même s'il n'a pas encore chevalier. Je rêve de pouvoir écrire comme Monsieur Blackburn. Soyez aussi gentil et généreux envers le autre, car il est totalement inclusif, même aux supporters de Aston Villa.
Sorry.
No, over speaking each other. So that was D.H. Preston.
That was me, yes, talking about my homage to C.W. Blackburn, the great poet. And of course, in that poem, I mentioned about the poet laureate Simon Armitage, and he's been on YouTube and on the news today because he's done a poem all about Pink Floyd for this. It's not a band from around here, so you would know, Mr. Hayward.
Yeah.
But it's a 50th anniversary. Wish you were here, and he's on there. He's like the king's personal poet. He's all about Pink Floyd for their 50th anniversary. Wish you were here.
No,
And he's
yeah. We have had a phone call come in, so we've got Barry from Boscombe. So do you want to pick up those headphones, DH? Not those ones because they're not plugged in. Try the ones around the other side of the speaker there.
We're working on
There
it.
you go.
I think you said, was it Barry from Boscombe? Did you say?
Barry from Boscombe.
Which is a bit of a pseudonym, I reckon.
Oh, we're breaking the joint. I feel like we should say, Barry, you are live on Big Brother. Please do not swear. Hello, Barry.
Am I on the air?
Yes.
My name isn't Barry from Boscombe. My name is Barry Boscombe.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't. Sorry, no, I haven't. Oh, right. Do you like my poetry then, Mr. Boscombe?
I'm your biggest fan, DH. I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah, it's great because I mainly work through YouTube. I haven't done any live gigs for this regeneration, but I mainly work through YouTube. And obviously, it gets loads of hits, and so every time there's a hit on the, it all helps, to raise my profile as a poet exiled from Birmingham for a crime I didn't commit.
DH, do you want to hear one of my jokes?
Oh, well, yeah, okay, fine, Barry.
Did you hear the one about how Taylor Swift ate a Cornish pasty?
No.
It was a bit flaky. She got the crumbs all over her. She had to shake them off.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's good.
DH, can I ask you, right? Me and my mates, and I wanted to know, would you come in and play your cheers while we rip the mickey out of you?
I don't see why not. Look,
Good. I'll add you to our group chats on social media. There's about 50 of them, but if you check every hour, you should be able to keep up.
As long as it makes me money, so I can afford to return to Birmingham and liberated from the oppression of Aston Villa.
Hey DH, you know I write poems too.
Cool, could I hear one of your poems then, please, Barry?
I've got this, I can't read it right now, I've not got it on me, but I've got this one, right, it always goes down really well. It's about Diana Vickers, right, and she can't find her favourite chocolate bars. You know what I called it?
I don't know, what did you call it?
It's called Diana Vickers Has Lost Her Snickers.
Oh dear, that'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Because where I come from in Birmingham, we make chocolate in Bourneville. It's a big thing, Cadbury's, we're allowed to say Cadbury's, can we advertise on here?
Other chocolates
Other
are
chocolates
available.
are
Oh, sorry.
available, yes.
Well, the chocolates are available, but they're not nearly as good. Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, thank you for calling in, Barry.
DH, I'm not finished yet. I follow all your posts on Facebook, right? Do you like Jane Austen jokes?
Yeah, go on. Let's see a Jane Austen joke.
Ooh-ah, he likes Jane Austen jokes. Ooh, matron, he likes Jane Austen jokes. Ooh-ah. Good, what I'll do, DH, is I will post them under everything you post on social media for the next 5 years.
Okay. Are you actually safe to be out, Barry? Yes. I mean, you seem eccentric. I mean, even for a comedian, or even indeed for a poet.
Well, I tell you what, right, Mrs. Barry Boscombe, she's always telling me I shouldn't go out, you know. She's saying, if you keep doing this, Barry, someone's going to call the police on you.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, that's very good. Well, it's very nice of you to phone in, Barry.
DH, I've got one more question for you, right? I want to know, what does the DH stand for? Because I've been talking to my mates and we can't make it out. Is it donut hoarder? Is it desk hobbit? Or is it dodgy historian?
Oh, I think that's very interesting. It's actually David Henry. Sorry, it's not very interesting, is it? But I mean, your parents are like that. They give you very sensible names, don't they? You know.
Yeah.
People like Tim or Susan or Gary or something, or Birdie, you know, something sensible.
Is that CW Blackburn in the studio tonight?
No, he's not in tonight. I always wanted to meet him.
Oh, good. I
He's...
don't like him, mate. He's a hack, mate. He's a hack. I hope you don't feed him. He's a greedy one, that one. He's always asking for crisps. But I tell you what, he writes better when he's starving.
Well, he's starving. He's a poet. We're not allowed to eat properly. They keep us hungry because it makes us want to write more poetry. Because you can't write poetry if you're happy, can you? You've got to be miserable all the time, you know. It's the only good poetry, good art comes from pain and suffering. And I've suffered from my poetry, and tonight it's everyone else's turn, isn't it, for the listeners to suffer?
If that's how you want to play it, yeah.
Well, I think so, yeah.
DH, listen, it's been an absolute honour talking to you, DH, right? But I've got to go now. Mrs. Barry Boscombe's telling me I've got to go. So I'll catch you soon. Just remember me, DH Preston. I'm Barry Boscombe and I'm your biggest fan.
Well, thank you, Barry. Don't forget to keep watching all my videos on YouTube. The more likes you get, eventually it'll start monetizing and I can use the money to help other poets who are struggling. I mean, they usually struggle for a bit and then they stop breathing and it's just all sort of done.
I watch all your new videos. I watch them 5 times straight away when they're out. I just watch them again and again and again. I can't get enough.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely for you to say so. You really are mental, aren't you? Oh, no, I can't call people mental. I'm sorry, I forgot we're not in Birmingham anymore.
Forbidden.
Thank you, DH, for that. Barry, thank you for calling.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, then.
Bye.
Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? No one ever phones in to talk to me. You're very lucky there, DH.
Yeah.
Well, it's very good. Anyway, what about you do one, DH? I could do my next poem, and then you decide on one of them, Miss Cockrell. Is that all right?
That works.
Okay, right. This is another poem of mine, and it's called Like in Some Maisie Peters Song. This wasn't how it's supposed to be, but you've exhausted me and I'm not in love. So don't forget it. It's just a silly phase you're going through. And this ain't a breakup, like in some Matey Peters song. I was going to get my cape and you were meant to follow, but I walked alone in that snow with the heart you broke, leaving you chatting to your ex as the candles burned down and Netherfield crumbled, like in some Maisie Peters song. When smoke gets in your eyes, when the girl don't get the guy, when I know I'm obsessed, when I'm trying to regain my composure, when revenge is on my mind, I close my eyes and drift away, like in some Maisie Peters song. When they make the video where I'm pulling your heart out with a spoon, you're going to wake up and find she's lost her better body because you've lost interest in her. Like country lost western. You'll see me in a bar and I'll laugh and say, I am the true love you truly wasted. And I now own Anfield. Like in some Maisie Peters song. I'll look right through you every time you walk by. Or maybe get a voodoo doll and have you literally crawling all up White Hart Lane. Maybe if I'd reverse tamed you, pretending to let you be the boss. But you sure ain't Kate's brother, This ain't no Maisie Peters song.
Very good.
Very nice.
Thank you.
you, thank you.
Thank you, DH. I love that reference as well to. Are you familiar with Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the movie made in 1991?
Yes.
Because there's a little, I thought, allegory there of talking about using a spoon. And I missed the little line because it'll hurt more. Because there's a brilliant track written by Penn Densham and John Watson, the film. And the Sheriff of Nottingham, played by Alan Rickman, got some amazing lines. And one of them was, and cut his heart out with a spoon because it'll hurt more.
Yeah.
Or cut his eye out
Love
with
that.
a spoon because it'll hurt more. It's just one of those little comic little moments.
Well, I think
thought-
yes. I think
and seeing
no.
that,
I am
sort of-
familiar with the film, and that was a big because I was Alan Rickman's breakthrough role that made him really a huge star.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
You know, it's a good film
But
actually.
drawing on that for your poetry, is that what you drew on for that particular line, or is it just a line?
Well,
that you've heard of
I
before?
did, but a lot of the lines of it is I took actually lines from Maisie Peters' songs, and I used them as a basis for it because she's a very talented lyricist.
Is she a bassist then?
No, she's a basis for it.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you're from
Basis.
Cornwall. You're not used to English. But she writes some really, really good lyrics. I mean, you forget about that Taylor Swift floozy. She's nothing compared to our homegrown Miss Peters, who's an absolute
I
genius.
think a few hundreds of millions of people might take issue with that, but we're not going to
Yeah,
mention
not
Taylor
the kind
Swift.
of fan base to annoy.
We've already annoyed the Lady Gaga fan base, so we're not going to talk about the Taylor Swift fan
How
base.
dare you talk about the little monsters like this? In that very specific headspace where it's the closest thing to heaven, I think, and that's not, some like weird comment. That's just like a place where you feel like you're truly yourself.
Good. Yeah.
I feel like that in St Andrews.
Sorry, St Andrews?
Which Birmingham City play?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm
we're not from round here, so we are from round here. We're
You're not from round
there.
here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, DH. These people, have lived very sheltered lives. This is Bournemouth. Oh, not surprised.
My nephew's in Birmingham right now, actually.
Is he? What's he doing in Birmingham?
One would ask. But no, he's gone to university. He's going to be a doctor.
Oh, that's a very useful thing to do.
Yeah.
So we know who's coming after Billy Piper.
Yes, Tim's nephew.
Oh, here we go.
Of course.
Yeah, this is unfair on the listener because this was a conversation we had off air and we didn't mention any of the Doctor Who on air at all. One of the off air conversations we were having, because DH Preston is a bit of a Doctor Who fan as well, was about the
Well, not
latest,
really.
the various seasons.
I just
and
regenerate.
series. Yeah, the seasons and series of Doctor Who.
I would pose it though. We did have a regeneration happen live on air.
True. Yes. Yeah. Good enough.
Yeah, I guess so. Right, well, don't forget,
Yes.
of course, we are Livewire Live. We are live, which is why it's so amateurish. But if you have got any new music or spoken word stuff or anything that you
I
want
resemble that comment. Amateurish.
to...
Sorry, I mean resent. No,
Here we go. If you out there listening have got new music, new spoken word, like Barry Boscombe probably has, please send it in to us, your MP3s, to here at Livewire. We encourage audience participation in the future, and if it's good enough, we'll put it on air. There's comedians out there, poets, musicians, if they can actually be bothered to make a piece of music.
I was going to say, it doesn't necessarily have to be good enough. It just has to be radio friendly and clean.
Yes, and broadcast quality. I think Joseph Stalin, who said that quantity has a quality all of its own.
Yeah, but he's not from around here either, so he doesn't count.
No, he's well, okay, fine. That's right. Let's just ignore most of human history. Agriculture, that's not from around here. We're not going to have any of that nonsense around here.
We have lots of agriculture in Dorset. What are you on about?
Yeah, but it's a foreign idea coming over. All those beaker folk coming over here in the Neolithic Stone Age with their farming.
You've got hill farm. We've got hill forts and hill farms going back eons.
I think you'll
here
find
in Dorset.
agriculture was invented in the Near East.
Oh no, I
7,000
say it's a Dorset thing. It's made in Dorset. It is.
I'm going to mute them again.
Unfortunately, DH has had to go and do whatever poets do at this time of night.
Yeah, no.
Probably go down the pub.
Thank you very much. This is us saying good night. Good night.
Livewire Live.